Hey, what's up, magical family? It's Unique Divination, and you're turning to Urban Mystic TV. What's good, y'all? I felt the need to make this video. I'm actually on my way to work. I pulled up a little bit earlier, so I said, let me go ahead and show my face real quick. I don't even know where to begin. Like, the death of Xxxtentacion has sparked some really weird feelings inside of me. As I stated in the tarot video that I did on him, I'm realizing, and I'm seeing now, and people are agreeing, that he is like the Tupac for the younger generation. And a lot of people don't agree with that, but I'm not one of them. I totally agree, and I get it. So today, at around 9 a.m., his mom and the management dropped a video for SAD. And it was a really interesting video, interesting concepts. It's like he pretty much prophesied his own death. But not only did his death affect me, it was another death that affected me. It was the young boy Junior from the Bronx that got stabbed up. He was a teenager. He was going to be a cop. I think he was in the Explorers. He was going to be a police officer, and basically gang members killed him. They stabbed him to death. He ran into a store, a bodega, for help. The gang dragged him out of the store. The store owners didn't do anything to stop it or help him. They just let him get dragged out, and he was stabbed to death, and it was a mistaken identity. And that really touched a lot of people across the country as well. The senseless killing, and even for the guys that killed Xxx, the senseless killing of taking people away that means so much value to other people, is just ridiculous. And I posted little snippets of Xxxtentacion's video on my Instagram profile, and with the comment, the description underneath it, just talking about how we need to be that change we want to see in the world. We keep talking about how cruel this world is, how cold this world is, but yet, what are we doing individually to change it? The term "as above, so below" is really sitting and just dwelling with me right now. As above, so below. The inner reflects the outer. And just like I said in my little post thingy, we as an individual, we are the microcosm. We are the, what is that on my shirt? We are the microcosm. We are the inner. As a society, that's the macrocosm, or the outer, right? And so if you want the world to be a better place, or you want to perceive the world to be a better place, then it starts with you. It starts with yourself. If everybody worked individually on being their higher self, or striving to be their higher self, 100% the community consciousness will rise higher. And people die every day. I get that. Everybody's like, oh, people die every day. But there are people that die that are meant to be examples. They are meant to spark a catalyst, a change. And I really think that X dying really spoke to the world. It spoke to America. It spoke to the children. These children are distraught. It 100% reminded me of when Tupac died. The world was distraught. I was distraught. I was 14 years old. I didn't even know what to do with my life when Tupac died, because of what he represented for us. He spoke out against politics. We know his mom was a member of the Black Panther Party. He meant so much. And Xxx, he speaks out about socio-economical situations, about politics, about the race and the racial divide in this country. He talks about suicide, depression, feelings, being numb from dealing with so much pain, and in the music community, especially the hip-hop community, we've been judging the younger generation. I certainly judged the younger generation. I really didn't I listened to some of the music, but I didn't get it. Right? But after listening to X, he kind of opened up, because he had such a wide variety of music that he did. He kind of opened up my eyes to the younger generation to understand that they kind of feel more with vibration, so to speak. They have more feelings. My generation, and I guess they consider me a millennial too. I was born in 82, but my generation, we were a little bit different. We weren't really so emotional. I mean, we were, but it just seems like the younger generation, you guys are very in tune with energy and vibration, and that's why the mumble rap and all that stuff came about, because you guys are more so concerned with the frequency of the music, than sometimes the words, which I didn't understand, but now I completely get it. And then as far as working with spirituality and the type of thing that I do, it just helps me be able to understand how to process my emotions and how to feel more. As a Capricorn sun, Taurus moon, Cancer rising, I'm conflicted sometimes in my emotions and how to deal with them, how to articulate them, how to interact with people, but these two deaths specifically, like I said, X and Junior, out of New York, we need to be the change that we want to see in the world. Those store owners let them gang members drag that little boy out of the damn bodega and didn't do shit about it. But guess what? They've got that store shut down. There's so many candles in front of that store. They would be dumb to try to even walk in and open the store if they tried. And I think they're going to get shut down. And all the people that videoed X dying in his vehicle instead of trying to help him, trying to resuscitate him, give him CPR. It was just very eerie how that was the first thing people wanted to do was to videotape him. So we need to be that change, y'all. And I've had to say it. It's been on my heart for a while. I've been so busy. I haven't been able to make videos, but I had to speak on this because the feeling and the momentum is not going away. We need to be the change that we want to see in the world. The inner reflects the outer. If we as individuals work on ourselves, work to be better people, and that was the video was so dope, the X video that they just put out, because he was battling himself. He was battling his former self and everything that was tied to it, the negativity, the immaturity, just all of the things that he did not want his ego to he battled himself and he overcame. And he manifested a higher self, or he came out anew, and that was a dope ass video. I mean, it was occult. It had a lot of hidden meanings in it, which it really isn't that hidden anymore if you kind of understand the place where he was at. He was a very spiritual kid. Some of the songs I listened to, he's talking about his soul, and he gets very deep, and I just wasn't expecting that coming from a 19, 20-year-old kid, you know what I mean? But again, some of his inspirations were Nirvana. That's one of my favorite groups. He loved Kurt Cobain. And like I said, he just was a very eccentric artist, and rightly so. I mean, he's an Aquarius, January 23rd. So I'm not going to keep reiterating the subject, but like I said, we need to be that change. We need to be the catalyst. We need to be the energy that we want to see in this world, man. It's not going to change. We already know that we can't rely on the government. I get a lot of flack for some reason because people tend to think that I'm a Trump supporter. I don't support the government. I don't do the two lessers, two of the lesser evils. I don't do that shit. I don't support Trump or Hillary. I'm just not with that. So we know that the government is not going to back us up, right? We know that we have to be the change. And if we don't see that by now, y'all keep crying over the government and what they're not doing. The government is meant to control. and to keep things hidden from us and keep us divided. So all the people out there playing a race card, the classism stuff, all of this stuff is just meant to keep us divided so that we don't come together as humans. Because at the end of the day, we all want the same thing. We all want a better world. If we have children, we want a better world for our children. We want to be able to make money. We want to be able to have a nice house, travel. These are things that every human being wants. This is not something that just one race of people want or one class of people want. People want to live their life and be able to be on the pursuit of happiness like everybody else, right? So let me stop running my mouth. I just had to put that out there. Also, to my subscribers and to my magical family, to all my supporters, y'all are like family, you know what I mean? And I just appreciate everybody that follows me on all my social media platforms. I love every one of y'all. Like I said, if I didn't have anybody listening, there would be no reason for me to do this. I kind of relate to Xxx, as far as him saying, like, what's the point of this? Evidently because people need to hear this from me. And I'm very humbled and I'm appreciative out of every last person that follows me, that supports me, that buys from my shop, that has ever gotten any type of a healing reading with me. I just appreciate y'all. I appreciate you guys' support, and I love it. And like I said, it keeps me going. It keeps me wanting to contribute to my community and to give back. And I know I'm not as active or into the camera scene like I should be. I've got my own issues. I battle with anxiety and fear. I'm a very reclusive person learning to open myself up to the community, and I know there's other people like me, and that's why I do it, because I'm trying to reach out to all the people, all the reclusives that want to help or want to do something and don't know how to work through their fears. And so me working through my fear hopefully will help and touch somebody else to do what they want to do, So again, like I said, I love everybody. You guys are like my magical family. I love you all. Thank you for supporting me. And for all of you guys that don't like me, for whatever reason, that continue to hate on me and wish bad on me, thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for supporting me, because I use your energy and I transmutate it to empower myself so that I can empower other people. Okay? So that's it from me. Hopefully you'll be hearing more from me soon, but I appreciate every single one of you guys, and I'm gonna get in here and make some money. All right, I'll talk to y'all later.